when you're the one, nobody can tell you anything. Nobody can tell you anything. When you just know that you're the energy, you're the experience, you are the vibe, you are it. It is you. That is the topic of today's video. Bienvenidos! Welcome everybody, welcome to the Divine Diva universe, welcome to this space, welcome to this environment, and welcome to this new series. This is the Angel Frequency series, and I'm freaking excited because this series is in direct correlation with my new masterclass that is coming in July. So make sure that you freaking subscribe, because this is going to be the gold, the package, everything, the mindset, the frames, the methods, the techniques, everything that I have been using for the past 10 years to create the life that I'm living. And I just want to share this with all of you, and in celebration of that, I will be making this series where I'll be dropping gems and the things that I have learned throughout applying the Angel Frequency method, honey, because that's how we do. So let's jump immediately into this video. So this video is actually, before we jump into this video, make sure you click the link below so that you check the Angel Frequency, because it is coming, baby. It is already here, and it's here for you. So you need to sign up. Go sign up. I'll be waiting, and then come back. Okay, so you're here. welcome. We're so excited to have you. So let's jump into this video immediately. Di viaja. That's what I really wanted to say. Bam, jump into this. Di viaja. So this video is actually inspired by a video that I did a couple days ago on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? This is the ultimate space for divas. This is where I share all of my stories, and I was sharing one of these stories like it was just this random download that I was like, oh my god, I get it. And I shared it, and all of y'all reacted, and y'all was telling me, girl, you need to make a series, you need to talk about this, I invested in the story, girl, we here, estamos aquí. So you ready? Okay, baby. So I'm not sure if y'all know, I bet you do, but I have been celibate for the last 5 years, and honestly, girl, I've been tricked into this. I have been tricked. This was not my intention. I did not intend to be celibate for 5 years, to be practicing celibacy for 5 years. Ask me how I did it, girl. Jesus, the universe, God. Honestly, it has been the most profound journey I have been on. Like, it is one of the most, it's crazy how it happened, to be honest, but I'm so grateful that it happened. But I'm also coming to the end of my journey. I'm not sure when, I'm not sure, I just feel it, I know it. So I needed to share this with y'all. There's something very, very special coming very soon that I will announce later. Make sure that you get into the Angel Frequency, because in that masterclass I'll be sharing that with y'all. But throughout these 5 years of my celibacy, 2 years ago I decided that let me start dating. So I started dating, but I was like, I'm gonna start dating, but I didn't take it seriously, because, you know, like, honestly, I feel like I've got used to being celibate, and I just got used to myself. So, which is a very dangerous place to be at, which I'll be talking about in my celibacy series that is coming. So make sure that you subscribe if you want to know more about my celibacy journey. But I started dating, so I wasn't taking dating seriously, and I was just dating these guys. It was just for me like, let me go see what's in the market. Let me just open up, you know, these apps, an account on these apps, and just see what comes. Let's do an experiment, girl. Honey, girl, the type of men that I was attracting was so next level that I said, wow, why didn't I become celibate earlier? That because I was attracting a whole different type of energy. These men were all men with money, because I always attract men with money. That didn't change. But it wasn't just about the money, it was about the energy that they were carrying, who they are, and just it was just a different league, because I'm used to attracting high level, wealthy, toxic men. But in this time I was just attracting healthy, balanced, amazing men, masculine, healthy masculine energy on a level that I didn't even know I could attract. That is how I knew that, oh my god, it was a different league. And I went to like 5-6 dates, and it was so interesting to me. I'll be sharing one of the stories specifically with y'all. I have been dating this guy. I say dating because it's like we just go out when he's in the country, we go out a few months, we go to these new restaurants, we go to these clubs, we go to these events, like all of these things, 2-3 days, and then after the 4th day it will be like too much for me. I will be like, oh my god, because he's doing all of these things for me, you know. And I just wanted to focus on my own thing, and then he will be like traveling abroad, or you know, because with what he does, he travels often for clients, business, all of it. Like, it is just the lifestyle. And for 2 years that's been our relationship. He has paid gym membership for me, he has cooked for me, he has bought things for me, he has done things for me like a couple. However, I never had any intimacy with him, any like kissing, like, no girl, no. And it was so crazy to me, because I just, at certain point, like, okay, the first time it was okay, the second time okay, but I realized like, damn, we're going 2 years into doing this. Like, we've dated each other for like, we went on let's say 9 dates, but imagine that each dates are like 3 dates or 2, because usually it's like restaurants, food, or museum, park, like it's always broad things in a day. So I was like, why do you keep coming back? Because I was just taking my spaces in the sense of like, okay, this was fun, it's whatever, but I'm gonna still be celibate, you know. Like, he knows I'm celibate, and that's the best part that I loved about him. He always respected it. It's almost like he appreciated, and he was always like waiting, hoping. I don't know. I'm not even saying hoping, because I'm not sure hoping is the word, but he was always very respectful and very he never, like, you know, you have guys that tried. I'm not gonna say that he did not try, because he tried, but he never crossed any boundary or level. And I was just like, why does he keep coming back? And I asked him. We go out last time we saw each other, and I asked him, and he tells me, because I just really like the experience of being with you. Me gusta tu onda, I like your vibe, I like just being around you and do things with you. And I was like, oh my god. It became clear to me, and this is what I was sharing on that Instagram story. Men are not with you because of what you can do to them sexually, intimately. Well, not all of them. Let me just be specific. Rich, wealthy men don't pay for intimacy. They pay for an experience. And that is the difference. And that is something that came up to me in that moment. When he said that to me, it was like, oh, I could see it. Magic unlocked. Because when I was 18, girl, I got into the sugar dating world. I didn't even know that it was a world or that it existed. I'm gonna tell you the story how I got into it. Wait, because I need to change the battery, girl. We is back, baby. So when I was 18, I meet this guy. This is, I could say, the official time where I got introduced into this world of sugar baby, sugar world, all of that. I didn't even know that such thing exists. Of course I knew that the whole, because I'm Colombiana, you know, so I'm from Colombia, so you know. If you know, you know. Like, we are, okay, yes, if you know, you know. So I've always seen that within my surroundings when I was living in Colombia. But this whole idea of sugar world, you know, it was very new. I got introduced to it in Aruba by these American wealthy men that was coming to vacation and do business or just leisure in Aruba. Girl, I was just, this is how I met him. I went one day, I took myself on a date. After work, I finished at 5, so I went to have dinner at a high-end restaurant because I felt like it. I really love doing certain activities, especially alone, just to have my own time. And I was just sitting at the bar at this place, and it's like a restaurant bar, so you can order food, and if you're with other people you can sit there, and it's like you can close the curtain and it's very private. It was like just high-end, girl. And I was sitting at the bar because I was alone, of course, and I was also having my cosmopolitan because, you know, that's what your girls drink. And there was this empty space, and then when I was ordering my food, I was already eating. I finished eating, I was having my second drink. These guys, they show up and they are like also at the bar. I'm not sure if they arrived or they was already having dinner. I don't know. They just appear at the bar, and one of them approached me and they're like, oh, so, oh, you're New Yorker. And I'm like, I laugh, I'm like, no. Oh, and then he goes, oh, because I see you're having a cosmopolitan, and that's very New York drink. And I'm like, oh no, I'm here, I'm from the island, and I just love cosmopolitan. And the conversation starts. Girl, this guy invites me to on a date, and we go on this date to the same restaurant we met at the bar. We go to the same restaurant, but now in the restaurant aspect of it. And it was just super amazing because he was just talking about his business, what he's doing here, and all of these things. And I was just super excited to know what he does, because apparently he has a partner here, and that day that we met, he was with his business partner from Aruba, and it was just super great, super open, normal. After the date, I went to the bathroom. I leave my purse. Maybe I should have not done that, but hey, this is how it happened. I leave my purse on the table because I don't even have my wallet with me, honestly. Just had my phone, and I went with the phone to the bathroom. And I think that he put the $300 in there, because the date is finished and we he opens the chair, I stand up and we go outside. He tells me that he is gonna check an Uber for me, a taxi, not Uber, taxi, because you know that time in Aruba we had taxi here. And he goes and does all these things, whatever. And I just like open my phone, open my wallet so I can put my phone and all these things, and I see this fucking money there. And I'm like, I don't say anything. And I'm like, okay. Because it's like, I'm not sure what what I'm supposed to say. You know, like, should I tell him? Should I not tell him? I don't want to make it awkward. So I just stay quiet. I don't say anything. And I'm just like, thank him. And he opens the door. I get in the car. We say goodbye. Okay. I leave. And we stay in contact. He goes back to United States and I just stay on the island because I'm there. And I felt just so perplexed. I was so confused because I was like, why did you give me this money? Like, I'm, of course, like, not like, here, I want this money because now I have it because it's already mine, girl. But it's like, why would you give me this money? You know, what's the intention? So I go on to I go onto certain pages and I do a little research, and I'm like, okay, I think I was just paid to go on a date with, you know. A few dates later, he comes back to the island. We do the whole thing again, not the same place this time. We go to the bar, we have more conversations, and I ask him, I'm like, why did you give me money? Not like that, but you know, in a very different way. And he was like, oh, because I love that experience. You gave me exactly what I needed, something different. And I'm like, I just stay quiet and I laugh and I'm like, oh, haha, thank you so much, that really helped, because I could, you know, I tell him, like, he legit support me. He didn't even know, so I had to thank him, you know. And the thing is, when I tell him that, he gets even more excited because he didn't know about the situation. So he finds out about the situation because I'm thanking him for what he resolved, actually. And girl, the rest is history. The rest is history. But I share that story because when I was going out here with this guy in my celibacy now for 2 years, I asked him the same thing. And when he tells me that because he likes the experience of being with me, I remember that conversation that I had with him when I was 18 years old that brought me into the sugar world. And like, he paid me without, I didn't do anything. Like, honestly, we had intimacy like, girl, you can say on the, by the time I was 19, yeah, after like 6 dates, because remember, he didn't live in Aruba, so it was very like every 2 months or every other month he will be on the island, and sometimes we couldn't even meet. So yeah. So and it was crazy because before that he practically gave me more than $4,000 before that even happened, girl. And all this time what I was doing was just going out with him, having fucking fun, laughing. I was just vibing, girl, because I was just living my best. Like, I had an amazing job, I was doing exactly what I wanted. I didn't have any boyfriends. Well, I had a lot of like people that, you know, they wanted me, but it's like, you don't have anything to offer me, baby, so it's like, it's not happening. So I was just, it became like my thing, and that's what I only dated, like internationals in a row or men abroad, and I did not date a lot of local guys. So I really wanted to share that story with y'all, because that just goes to show you, when you're the energy, when you're it, when you know that you are the experience, you don't, everything becomes easy. And that is what I was sharing in that video, because men with money, they are not paying you for intimacy, they're paying for an experience, and you are the experience. And in the Angel Frequency Masterclass, I'll be teaching you, reminding you of steps and things that you can do to remind yourself that you are that energy. Because every time that I was going on with him and any other guy, I was doing this specific method that I talked about in my previous videos. And y'all, it was like, what do you want, baby? That is how all these men approach me, like, what do you want? Here to give it to you. Done. And I was like, I just want to have fun, I just want to have a good time, I just want to laugh and kiki, have a drink and flirt. That was my thing, and that was it. So make sure that you subscribe and that you just sign up for the Angel Frequency Masterclass, because I'm going to teach you how to keep and maintain that angel energy. When you are it, when you are the experience, when you are the one, you gotta have frameworks to help you keep you in that energy, in that state. And that is what I'll be teaching in this new masterclass, which I'm so freaking excited. So I'll see you guys in that masterclass and in the next video. Bye.